Okay.
We're good?
I think you're
Are we
live.
good?
I think you're live. Do you want to knock out the thumbnail?
I'm not seeing my live icon yet.
Trust me, it's there.
I need to hop in first. Activate! Okay, there we are. Hey, you guys, happy Wednesday. It is time to hang out and talk all things beauty, play with a few new products, just chill. I'll be here to answer all of your beauty questions, maybe some life questions as well, because that always seems to happen. How is everyone doing?
Hey, can we do the thumbnail?
Yes. Oh my gosh, James is on top of it. Okay.
Do a handout here?
Guys, we're just gonna keep it hot and sweaty. we have had painters in the house super early, and of course, like I was trying to be a ninja and wait for the one moment where I could sneak into my shower, because I legit shower in my office. It is not BS. I am not making that up. I have to shower with my filter baby. It's just a thing. I feel like my regular shower in my main bedroom just dries me out because we don't have the filter in there, because it's like a jet shower. It's like you can't put a filter on it. But anyway, I was waiting and kind of like thinking of when I could walk through the living room. I picked the one moment in my fluffy bathrobe, holding like my bra and jeans and everything, and I had the hood up on the bathrobe, and I'm barefoot, no makeup, with my wonky glasses, and it had to be that exact moment where two men are walking right past me, and I'm just like, this is the start of my day. This is how it's going. We're jumping in it. We're doing live anyway, but yeah, there are fumes. If I feel like a little crazy, that's likely why. My house smells like paint thinner, and they were like spraying things, and like it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Happy Wednesday. Let me get to some of these super chats. To Telsa, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the super chat. And to PMC Trucking, I always love seeing you here. Shout out to you, and thank you for the love. Oh my gosh. Oh, uh-oh. Am I frozen? Hey, Lori. Oh my gosh. Am I frozen? Am I frozen? Tell me. If you guys wouldn't mind. Okay. Oh, it's not playing for me either now. No, there we go. Tell me, am I frozen, or can you see me? It's good now? Okay, hi to the Tati list. You guys, nope, it's freezing, or no, it's good. No, not frozen. Oh my God. Okay, literally, I need to chill. I need to stop it. Lori, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for being here. You're awesome. I'm in a particularly good mood. We are I'm very excited, but right after the live, we're going to Austin, and I love a good couple of hours in the car. We're packed up, ready to go. We're gonna go do some fun things in Austin, a little business intermingled in it, and I have just been ready to get out of the house. So it's actually the perfect time for everything to be all fumed up, because then we're gonna be and we're out. What's up?
I have an idea.
What's that?
And I know I'm 30 seconds late to this conversation, but in the future,
yeah,
you never have to worry about being frozen.
Oh.
I'll know if the stream is frozen, and I'll let you know.
Well, I thought you were busy.
I'm always listening.
James Westbrook is just so busy today. He doesn't have time for us today.
That is not true. I'm actually going to come back.
I didn't know.
But
you're turning red. Are you embarrassed?
I'm a little bit.
What's going on here?
I'm working with Richard right now. We're in the last mile.
Really?
Yeah, we're in the last mile.
Okay, go run that last mile and then come back.
Yeah, well, I've got to finish these documents.
Okay.
So that we can close tomorrow.
And
this is all I'm saying.
This is the king of oversharing, okay? But literally, you just made my heart go what else are you going to say? What else are you going to say?
Well, don't shame me for not being here.
Okay, fine. Be gone.
I came here for one reason only.
All right, what?
Don't ask people if they're frozen.
Well, I was just responding to my friends. Okay?
Your iPad sometimes freezes.
Okay.
The live stream does not.
No, there were a few people that were you're frozen. You know what? This doesn't even matter. Are we both high on paint fumes? What's happening?
Maybe.
Go to work. I'm chill.
Bye, guys.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm going to go do the thumbnail and the Tati list. And while I'm doing that,
Wait, people are already saying hi from the Tati list.
No, I haven't sent the Tati
They're
list.
just representing hard, and I like that. Thank you.
All right.
To Nicole, belated Memorial Day. To veterans in chat, that is such a generous super chat. I love that. Thank you for sharing that and for being awesome. Oh my gosh, we didn't do the mug giveaway yet because we've still been in process. This has taken more time than we thought, but we're getting things all lined up, sorted out, dreams coming true, things moving forward. I've been working hard and smart behind the scenes, so has James. And, you know, building business back up from the ground up is no small thing. And there's a lot of meticulous detail that goes into it. And James is a rock star. He is so mathematically smart and just the man is insane, like in the best way. His brain is incredible. So whenever he's like, I have 5,000 things piled up and I need to go and work on that, like I'm just like, go get it, be done. Like I can do my thing. It's fine. Yeah, you guys, we can do, I have a few new products that I wanted to kind of not unbox, but kind of play with on camera with you guys, swatch and all of that. But if you have any beauty questions, I'm keeping my eye on the chat. We should be activating the Tati list pretty soon. I'm letting everything kind of warm up here. If you wouldn't mind sharing the live and liking the live to my early crew who is here, I would sure appreciate that so much. I've been noticing that we're hitting over 1,000 likes a lot quicker than we have been in the past. And I just want to say thank you so much for that. It means so much. And even if you're watching on the replay, anytime you hit that share button, like button, leave a comment, it does help me out. So thank you very, very much. To Only Opinions, I hope you're having a great day too. And thank you so much. I love seeing you here. I'm doing good. Bubble Rainbow Power Couple. Well, today we're kind of like an all over the place couple. It's just literally been like, I hate being in that adulting era where you're like, one thing after another. I'm always busy. Like I was texting with one of my closest friends who I've been friends with since grade school. And I'm like, adulting is like such BS that we have to literally schedule calls. Like we actually have to be like, okay, when are your kids doing whatever? And when are you home? And I'm home here. And I like actually calendar calling my friends, which is like, how did that happen? You know? Hi.
Hi.
You're back.
Yeah. Do you want to hear something funny?
Oh no.
I learned something new.
Okay.
Apparently, when live streams are frozen, Google will like scrub the freeze and it just skips. So there was a gigantic skip. Will you hold this for me?
No. Here, James is like, you're not frozen, and I'll tell you if you're frozen. And now we're going to have to watch me awkwardly modeling again. If you already saw this part, I am truly sorry.
Okay. Ha ha ha. Got it.
Is that enough for you?
Yep.
You're satisfied?
I'm satisfied.
Ha 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 ha. I heard from a makeup artist a long time ago that one of the celebrity secrets to smizing and getting a great photo where your eyes are like smoldering and smizy, you're smiling with your eyes, is to flex your butt cheeks while you're taking a photo. And I've tried that. I don't know how effective it is, but the more you know. So now you know how I do thumbnails and how to professionally smize. Let's crack into here while I'm holding this. I've had this for way too long. Like I meant to do a dedicated video and then I was like, and I'll do a short. Do I ever do shorts? I need to get my life together. I'm running around here trying to do everything and be a good human being and family member and friend, and I don't have an assistant. And so like everything does feel a little bit like, you know, but I do want to do more shorts. And I guess what I'm saying is I had better intentions with reviewing this palette. This, like I can't even remember what it looks like on the inside, but anything palette Danessa Myricks, I'm just like, give it to me. Like give me the full rainbow, give me all of the shimmer and duochrome. So I bet this is really, really good. I'm oversharing all the time. Okay, Tati, please share some of your favorite biohack podcasts. Well, I was just watching the His and Hers podcast this morning with Dave Asprey. And because James has a friend who's friends with Dave Asprey, which makes me feel like I'm somehow also friends with Dave Asprey. And it's heating up in here. And James, who was gonna do like the coffee extravaganza, but with packing, painting, because there was like water damage in our bedroom and everything that he's working on with Richard, we're kicking it to next week. It will eventually happen, I do promise you. But he drinks Danger coffee and he loves it. And that's Dave Asprey's coffee. It's mold free, so you're not getting any neurotoxins, mycotoxins. Anyway, so that was a good one that I listened to this morning. I don't listen to specific biohackers 24/7. Like sometimes if I go down that lane too much, it gives me the ick, where I'm just like, God, I can't do it all. But I do have a very big feel on life that good is good. Right? Any little decision that you make that, you know better, you do better is good. It doesn't mean that you have to be walking around life with blue light blocking glasses and red light bulbs at night, and that you need to be militant about like, oh, I need to biohack my body but there have been things that I've implemented that have been helpful. Anyway, enough about biohacking. Thank you for the question. Let's crack into this. Yeah, Texas heat is like on and off, okay? I cannot keep up, and sometimes it's worse than others. Like today feels particularly muggy, and I already feel like I'm just sweaty, Do you guys like my Amazon top, by the way? Oh, ignore that. Oh my gosh, how embarrassing. Got makeup all over my boob. I'll link this below because this actually is a good one. This is a good one. It was not expensive and the quality is like so nice. I'm wearing Justin Clenque, I believe that's how you say it, 2 different necklaces from her. Love so much. Yeah. Hey, Tati, totally random question. Can you link some of your favorite strapless bras? I cannot find a good one. Victoria's Secret makes good strapless bras. I know that like they're not the most popular brand anymore, but that is still like a go-to for a good strapless. I have one strapless bra that is so beat up to filth. I will try to go and look at the name and hunt it down. I got it when I was on a shoot and they were dressing me and they put me in this strapless bra and they're like, just take it, like you can keep it. And literally I was just like, oh my gosh, this is like the greatest thing ever. Like I'm getting a free article of clothing and it feels like really high-end and fancy, and I would have never discovered this bra otherwise. So it was like an exciting moment. I will go and look at that tag and I will try to pop it in the description box along with all the other things that I'm talking about. But also Victoria's Secret. Lori says, Wakal is the bomb. I need to look into that. Yeah, I have PS. Obviously, I have implants. If you didn't know, I do. But I have a very like small rib cage and pretty decent size cup size, right? So finding a strapless is like a freaking challenge. It is a challenge. The other thing on the bra topic that is really, really good, and I'll link this one as well because I keep wearing this over and over and I'm like, it's the best bra ever. So comfortable. Spanx. They have like a wireless V-neck or V-line V-neck bra that is perfect under blouses. I have a black one and a nude one and it is so good. So, so good. Boomba bras. I've never been able to do the sticky bras. I feel weird in them. I feel like I need more than that. But tell me, do you guys have other strapless bra options? Leave it in the chat because then we can help each other and then I can also go in the chat and learn from you guys. I love that. To the occult life crazy, I've not seen beauty people pop on my feed in ages. Do I go live often? I'm here every Wednesday at 10 a.m. PST, and I just hang out. And generally, we don't have a plan. It's kind of me just jumping off the deep end and seeing where the conversation goes, talking a lot about beauty, a little bit about life, a little bit just life update, chit chat. And honestly, you guys, this has been my favorite like part of content creation period lately. Like I think I could be a person that would go live more often. Like, I don't want to say I would quit my other videos, but like, I genuinely get like the good feels and good energy from connecting with you guys here. So thank you. Okay. Any plans to bring back the OG series like Madness Monday? I thought that would be a really good one for shorts. Like I could go in and do like a 2-minute short and give you like the 3 best beauty deals of the week. I thought about doing that, but one that I thought about actually doing like on YouTube is Tip Tuesday, just to make shorter content, maybe put a few tips instead of it being one beauty tip in 2 minutes or less, which was, to me, I'm like, the original for shorts. Like I was doing that so many years ago. It was my every Tuesday when I was going 5 days a week. I'd always do that. And a lot of the tips, like I've gone back and I was looking at them and they're good. Like there are so many that I still implement in my everyday life. So I think it needs to be revisited. And to Amber, my week is going crazy, but it's good. Yeah. And to the occult life, I think a lot of us used to be more into the glam as far as like watching and really saturating ourselves with it. Like I'm kind of with you on that, which is why I like the live option, because it's a little bit of everything. So I'm happy that you're here. Clarissa wants a Tip Tuesday. I'm thinking it is a yes. And K Janelle, I love seeing you here. I like that I'm getting to know like my crew. Like I'm starting to recognize your names a little bit more, so that's always really fun for me. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting the thumbs up button, we're at 281 likes. Let's get it up higher quicker, if you wouldn't mind. Okay, let's open this up. Only Opinions says, I feel like the Get Ready With Me's are gonna make a comeback. I think they could. Just because, and I like reviewing products, don't get me wrong, but do you guys ever get, as I'm like about to open something new, but sometimes I feel like for me with the people that I follow on IG, it's dominantly beauty. I just almost get nauseous. Like I almost feel like very overwhelmed, and I do this as my job. So I can't imagine how it must feel for a viewer, like to just really feel like, oh my gosh, this is like too much. You know what I'm saying? So I want to delve into things, of course, beauty related, but also some things that might not be beauty related. And I'm thinking about how to do that, like how I would do that. Oh my gosh, can I get this out of here? To Valerie, thank you for the super chat. Hi Tati, love to James and you. What setting powder and bronzer are you loving for summer? Laura Mercier's new bronzer is amazing. Like it goes on so smooth. And if you want something that has a little bit of shimmer to it, that one is beautiful. It's 2 pans side by side. One is more matte, but it still has a nice satin finish. The other is more shimmery. You can use as a topper or highlighter. Those are gorgeous. But my favorite new one is the Dior bronzer. I already have it packed. And maybe I will show you guys what I pack as I'm unpacking, like maybe over on Snap. I will do that when we get all checked in. But that one is in there. I was like, there's no way I'm not bringing this with me. It's so good because you can take a big fluffy brush and really go in there. The pan size is about this big and it just blurs the skin. It blends beautifully. It's the right amount of pigmentation. If you want something from the drugstore, go for L'Oreal Infallible, because especially during hotter weather, summer months, that one will not patch. It's very long wearing, sweat and water resistant. And then as far as a setting powder, I'm still into Huda Beauty, but I did also use Tower 28 today. And then I am taking just a little bit of eyeshadow that is creamy and bright. You can do one with a pinker tone or even like a lavender tone, play around with it, take a fluffy brush, and I just kind of go right here because life has been life in me really hard, and I'm noticing that I have darker circles than usual. So that has been my little secret to kind of brighten up just this area and not get a ton of brightening powder all over the face. That was a long, long answer. Sabrina, you have the greatest name. That's my sister's name. Thank you so much for being here and for the super chat. And you guys, we're getting up there, 359 likes. Thank you so much for liking the live. If you wouldn't mind sharing the live too, let's get this cranked up and kind of cruising through the algorithm. That is always amazing when you help me out. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh. How do I say your name? The Thank You Richard t-shirt was delivered and all the makeup goodies. Thanks so much. I am so thrilled that you received it, and I'm just happy that you're a part of the live community, and thank you so much for being here. And I'm nervous to say your name because I feel like I will do you a disservice and completely mess it up. I almost am like, would you phonetically like spell it out for me so that my brain can understand? But thank you so much for being here. Okay, to Samantha. Hi, Tati. I've been watching you for years. Do you have a recommendation for a lightweight foundation skin tint that blurs and doesn't separate on the skin? Wet n Wild. They have a tinted moisturizer. Let me grab. This one's going away soon, so if you want to buy it, like, eat it up while you still can. This is from Catrice. This is the Tinted Serum Foundation with hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. This one operates a little more like a foundation, but I do really like it. The consistency is perfection. It reminds me a lot of the Givenchy blurring foundation. And then I do like the new Milk launch. This is the Hydro Grip. I find it to be really long wearing, does not separate, is just beautiful on the skin, sinks right in, and just looks like you but better. Real skin, has a decent amount of buildability with the coverage. My favorite from the drugstore is the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. This I will always have in my collection. It's like that secret weapon that I bring out when people are like, oh, all the skin tints at the drugstore, what do you like? A lot of people love Maybelline. That one dried me out. It just was not for me. And I pulled this out and it's just like, it almost feels like the Chanel Sublimage, like the $250 in the square package, gorgeous skin tint. It is a kind of a skin tinted moisturizer skin tint. This has the same texture and it does a very similar thing, but for like $6. So those are my recommendations. And two, I don't want to miss the other super chat. Watching from the Philippines, thank you so much for being here and for the super chat. To Sarah, so happy to be here live. I always watch the replays. Question, I saved for today. What Tokyo Milk do you like, and what was your new fave mascara? I couldn't remember if it's YSL or Dior. It's YSL, and it is the... It's not called Shockwave. What is it called? Oh my gosh. Well, I'm gonna need to phone a friend. I need to go on Sephora. No, Lash Clash. Shockwave. Oh my gosh, here I am just making up names. Lash Clash. That one blew my mind. Literally, I got a baby sample and one of those like Sephora favorites try me kits, and I put it on, and with like one swipe, I was just like fanned out beautiful lashes. I've truly not been so impressed with a mascara in a long time. And then Tokyo Milk, I like Everything and Nothing. If you want more of a crisp summertime, fresh out the shower, but not powdery and not overly citrus either. It's just a beautiful, crisper type of a scent. And then Tainted Love is the sexier, more vanilla one that I love. All right, there we go. Da, da. And am I missing anything? Lash Clash, yes. It really is so good, right? And I try everything. What's on my nails? You love the nail color? Oh my gosh, I want to give you the biggest hug right now. Nothing's on my nails. They're naked. Yes?
I need a DocuSign signature.
Oh, professional. Let's go.
From the CEO.
Okay.
I mean, I could have easily clicked that, but
No.
it should be you.
Good energy, good energy. Good energy only. Sweet. Yes?
Yes.
Sweet. Done and done.
Done. Dun, dun, dun.
Great. All right, where were we? Where were we? Who's watching Sirens? Anyone? That was like, you know how I was complaining I didn't have a show to watch? Well, I found a new one and we love. We're not having coffee time because James, it's not just James. We had a home issue. Things are being repaired and repainted. We're going out of town right after the live, and James is finishing up some documents for everything that we're doing, business related. So he was just like, I need to pack and I can't do this. And so we're gonna push it to next week where we're more relaxed. We're not traveling next week. We don't have too much going on. So it will be like cafe live next week. So stay tuned for that. I promise it is coming. To Telsa, hi Tati, could you recommend a red light hair massager? And have you ever tried one? If so, what do you think? Are they effective? I would love to recommend one, but I only use the face mask. I don't use a scalp massager with the red light. I have seen people take the actual mask and put it on top of their head. I mean, I guess you could do that if you have an Amiro mask already. That is the one that I use and love so much. It has your little sunglasses in there that you just pop on. It's so easy to use it consistently because it's like a no-brainer thing that you can do very quickly in the morning or evening. But I have not tried a hair light massager. If anyone has that is in the chat right now, let us know what you're using and how you like it. To Anna, generous super chat. Oh my gosh, thank you for being here. I'm sorry for being late. No worries, we're chill, we're relaxed here. Happy Wednesday, Tati. Spent the night in the hospital after my first ever ambulance ride. Stable now, very tired. Happy to be back home in bed watching. Had my own Madness Monday this week at CVS. Oh my gosh. I am happy you're home. I don't know, of course, what happened, but that is a terrifying experience. I totally understand. I'm just happy that we can be a part of your recovery and at home feeling better. So thank you so much for being here. I'm always like so nervous taking off the plastic of these, like, because I'm a mess. I just don't like to get fingerprints all over. Ugh. Okay, let's try to keep her cute. This is so interesting to me. So you have like a smaller palette within the, wow, okay, that's cool. This is very innovative. All right, so this is Danessa Myricks. Of course she would innovate this way. She has such an incredible brain when it comes to packaging her products. So this right here, you have this little guy up top that is a mirror. You can take her out. You take this off and then check this out. Let's get this little guy out of here. Really well protected so that the shadows are not gonna break. So I don't mind this extra little step. Oop, I just dinged it. Gosh darn it. Ah! Okay, so you take this puppy out and then I'm gonna assume that you can do, that's genius. So you could use the whole palette at home, but if you're traveling, you wanna take one with you or pop one in the purse. That is really, really cool. To Cami, thank you so much for being here and for the love, I appreciate it. And to Jill, thank you so much for the super chat and for joining the chat. Oh my gosh. And Lori, thank you for hyping people to throw DNA on the like button. I like that, thank you. Okay, I just totally dug my finger into that. That's another pet peeve of mine and I do it way too often. I hate it when I like dent a brand new shadow. annoying. Rebecca, thank you so much for the super chat, the super duper chat. Hello, gorgeous. Really needed this today. I keep meaning to ask you if you ever received a labradorite ring I sent a few years ago. No. I mean, a few, like to Texas or somewhere else, because I did not. But, and I have deep feels about that, but thank you so much for being here. I didn't. I'm trying to rack my brain right now. I'm typically pretty good about when subscribers send things, corresponding and all of that, but no, I'm so sorry. So sorry. To Michelle, but thank you for being on the live. Michelle Williams, love seeing you here. I want a James get ready with me with his get ready playlist. LOL. My little rocker soul would be so happy. Also, castor oil really worked on my hospital hands. Thank you. Oh my gosh, we were talking about that. I'm so happy to hear. And yes, James, he does need to like release his playlist and his whole thing. I'm going to ask him about that. He needs to do like an updated man favorites. I was telling him, I'm like, you can take the wheel. Like, I will happily take a day off and you can sit down with all of your favorites and talk about why you love what. He's been into this new thing where he orders random stuff off of Instagram that is advertised to him. And he's like, I think I want to do like from a man's perspective, like what Instagram advertised to me. So let's hype him up to actually make that video because I think it would be fun. Oh, and he said he would do an unboxing with me because we just went to get PR before going out of town and there is so much. And then by the time we get back, there will be more. And I was like, you know what? Let's do this. And he agreed. And I'm going to hold you to it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
PR unboxing, that you said you do a PR unboxing?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like, oh my gosh, we did like 50 of those videos together. Like, it's so nostalgic.
Yeah, I know. It's been like a year.
Yeah.
Did you see Michelle Williams' super chat?
Yes.
Wanting a James Get Ready With Me for his rocker playlist?
Yeah. You going to do that?
No. Michelle, I don't listen to music when I'm getting ready because
Listens to podcasts.
Well, no.
Am I busting you?
Well, kind of. When I get ready, it's literally I brush my teeth, I shave a little bit, and like in 2 minutes, I'm done. So I don't really have time to listen to music. But since you are interested and you're an aficionado, I do have a recommendation for you. The next time that you're on an airplane and you're sitting on the runway, have your Spotify, your iTunes, whatever it is, have Aerosmith's Sweet Emotion in the queue, ready to push play.
Oh, God.
It takes 35 seconds for a normal commercial jet to taxi down the runway and start lifting off. And if you do that, right when the plane lurches forward to start going, if you push play, this is what you'll hear when it's lifting off. And there's something so cool about taking off to that song. So like everything that leads up to it, when you're taxiing, well not taxiing, but like about to take off, it's a lot of fun. Most satisfying takeoff song ever. I highly recommend it.
I love that you came back here just for that.
Yeah.
Like just for that.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you guys think I have not had this experience on a plane, yeah. You like every time you're like, are you gonna listen to it? Like, well, I'm good.
Taylor was on a plane yesterday, and I forgot to tell him about it. He actually had to take 1, 2, 3. He had 2 connecting flights, so he was on 3 planes yesterday coming back from Mississippi. When all he had to do was just drive to New Orleans and like direct flight to LA. Anyway, I digress.
I got super chats to get to.
I told him to listen to the song, but he had already turned off his phone, so he missed it. Yeah. Anyway, peace, guys.
All right.
Enjoy your super chats.
Where were we? You know what? I just realized I can scroll through and I can get to them. Sometimes like that little bar up top when you get a super chat, on my end anyway, there's like a time expiration and it starts going out and it's like, oh my God, I don't want to listen. Like, I don't want to lose your question. So I am trying to be aware. If I miss someone's question, always call me out. Okay, to Yasmin. Hi, Tati. I have ADHD and need calm background noise while I do my art. Your lives get me into the rhythm without being too distracting. Thank you. I love that. I love that a lot of you guys call me your comfort creator and that I'm calming. So I'm so honored that like we as a live here get to be a part of you creating your art. That's so cool. And two, da, 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 da. Okay. To my thank you, Richard Winner. She says, hi Tati, it's pronounced Gopika. I messaged you on IG wearing the thank you, Richard tee. I want to be like you when I grow up. I'm 29. I love that. Am I saying Gopika? That's pretty. So good. I'll have to look for that. And it just honestly makes me so happy when I'm able to do even the most random giveaways. It feels like such a touch point and I love it. And thank you for being excited with me about all the stuff coming up here. And that's so sweet that you want to be like me when you grow up, but you're 29. 29's amazing. You're right. You're almost into like a really, really good decade. But it does get better. I have to say, like 40s, like everybody was like, oh my gosh, 40s is like so liberating. It's so amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and say the like start of the 40s was just like, like it's like a lot of change, like a lot of female change, a lot of life change, a lot of why am I here? Who am I? What is this place? What is my life? What do I want to actually do? But I'm settling into it more and more and I'm like, dang, this might be like the first time in my life where I feel like a woman. Like I feel not like a little kid, like I'm starting to feel like an actual grown-up, which is crazy. I probably should have been there sooner, but something happens, I think, in your 40s where a lot of things don't make sense and then they all kind of start making sense. Anyone else? Anyone else? To Justin King, hey Queen, I would love to see a James Faves video. Yes, we need to get him on that. And thank you for being here. To Maria, hey Tati, I've been watching you for nearly 10 years. Thank you for that. And you've helped me through some of the hardest times in my life. I just wanted to say thank you for all that you do. My name is pronounced Hosu. And for some reason, the message is like blinking right now. I don't know what that means, but your message is very sparkly on my end. Thank you for it, and for being here for so long. To Rebecca, it was LA right after you took a trip to Arizona. Yeah, no, I mean in LA, if I'm being honest, there was a time where like the amount of like packages from PR, things to the house, things to the PO box, things from subscribers, it was a little overwhelming. And we had a few, this doesn't really happen anymore, and it's not a topic I love to get into, but we had a few questionable things happen with people sending some weird things. So for a time, a lot of packages that were coming in that were from subscribers were kind of vetted first. And yeah, I'm so sorry that I didn't receive that. I apologize. I'm so sorry. To Anna, thank you, Tati, and everyone for being so kind to me. There was a nurse at the hospital at 3 a.m. with impeccable glam makeup, lashes, glitter, and all. Well, that is like such a nice synchronicity, right? Like you love glam and you get a glam nurse. I love that. I don't know, why is this jumping out at me? Do you like Legend of Zelda? I used to play Zelda as a kid. Like the old, I'm millennial, grandma old Zelda. Like that you have to go to the thing and put it in the Nintendo. I remind you of Zelda, the beautiful princess. I'll take it. Thank you so much. You should do a Zelda inspired eye look. It would be so slay, queen. I love this comment. Oh my gosh. My chat's not loading now. Did I miss any super chats? Because my chat's frozen and I'm gonna have to refresh. You guys, if you would please like the live and share it. That was a weird inflection in my voice. And share it, please. We're at 6:34, 6:35. I always like to get above 1,000 when I'm doing lives. It's like a weird thing, but then I want to push it. Like I want this to grow. So I'm like, can we get it to 1,500? Come on, you guys. There's, more than 1,000 of you here in the room. So I think to like the live, you have to exit the chat, which I probably shouldn't be telling you to do, but then you like it and you can come back in. And it's like, it gives all the good vibes, Rebecca, I missed your super chat. Where are you? My chat froze, so that might have been why. About the labradorite ring or a different one? To Trine Screen, those multicolored pearls that you like for the face, what shade do you use? And do you use them every day? And do they make that big of a difference in your look? They are not a must, but they are special. Now, I will say the Guerlain Meteorites. Which one do I have? They have all sorts of different shades. This one is 3 medium. What this does, it's more of a real life experience where like if I put it on my skin right now, you guys would probably go, meh. Like I can't really see a difference. But what it does is it reflects the light in such a smooth, diffused way that it just adds, in my opinion, like a nice creaminess to the skin. So if you have texture on the skin, if you have fine lines, if you have more mature skin, like I am in my 40s and I see a difference when I use this. This would be similar to the Hourglass Ambient Powder, similar to, MAC has a finishing powder that's it's just like a really, really diffused, beautiful finishing powder. If you feel like you're wanting to splurge on it, it's a great product. Is it a must? If you don't want to spend the money, no, there are other options. But everything about it is luxurious. The scent is violet and it's so reminiscent. Like I don't like fragranced everything, but it's one of those scents that is just like a moment in my routine that I personally really, really enjoy. But now you know I'm shade medium. Okay, and I feel like I missed someone's super chat. To Mariana, thank you for the super chat. You just described my 40s to a T. When I turned 40, I had one of the worst years ever, and then it turned into the best where I finally started loving me. Yes, there's like, and I talk to a lot of women, like in my real life, like we have been going through it. Like there's this thing that happens where so much is changing and it's almost like you're finally letting go of a lot of the pain of your younger years, and then also opening up your mind to the idea that there's not this one decade runway. And I think that societally we look at that sometimes and we listen to it and we're almost obedient to that societal chatter that the 20s are like where all the magic happens, and actually the 20s are where all your mistakes happen. And I finally see that and I'm like, no, like you're not expired at 40. You've got 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Like there's a long way to go. How are you going to feel in your body and live with what you've learned, the wisdom that you've earned? How are you going to move forward? But those first few years in the 40s, like rough. But now I'm like, no, like we're good. Like I'm good. I'm embracing it. We're good. Ness, love hearing about women's experiences getting older. I'm 24 and I can't wait to meet my 60-year-old self. I just know it'll get better. It does. And you change in gorgeous ways. Like I look back, like I was telling James this the other night. I'm like, I would never, ever like put myself in so many of the situations that I allowed myself to be in. Like it would not even be a pro and con list, call a friend. Should I stay with him? Should I leave? I would have been like, hey, guess what? Absolutely no. And I would have removed myself from so many situations. And I think you kind of have to go through that with friendships, romantic relationships, with job, with just approach of how you are taking care of your body and your health. Like there are so many things that you learn along the way, and then you get a little bit further along and you've mastered so much and it feels so, so good. So I think there's so much to look forward to. There are hurdles and there are things, but for the most part, like you've kind of like paid your dues at this point. All right, did I miss anyone? Let me know. I know there was a Rebecca that maybe I missed. And you guys, we're at 796. You guys are liking the live. I'm loving that. Thank you so, so much. I think I do want to swatch some of these because they are gorgeous. Ignore my nails though. Rebecca Mandley, super chat. I cannot scroll back enough to see it. If you guys know what she said. Can I see it? Sabrina also says, hey Tati, do you recommend any pink setting powders? I like the one from Wet n Wild. And Wendy, thank you so much for the super chat and for being here. Gosh, I did miss a few. Huda has a good pink setting powder as well. But I went down the pink path for a moment. That was kind of like a thing where every brand was launching. Oh my gosh, I'm not wearing earrings today. I feel naked nails, naked earlobes. I was using the pink powder. I think it's, what is it? It's not Cupcake. Basically, long story short, I did it for a minute and then I went back to my normal setting powders. So for me, it's a trend that truly was a trend where like for a moment I was like, oh, this is really nice. And then I'm like, but I'm kind of over it. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes the trends stick and sometimes they're there for a moment. But if you want to play around with it and not break the bank, Catrice and Wet n Wild are the two brands that are popping into my head right now. All right. We're at 8:36, you guys. I'm watching the likes go up. That's amazing. Let's do some juicy arm swatches. So last night, I was just too dang tired. We got home. We've been doing IVs. I'm on this journey with my health. I want to get to your chat, Philippa, in a moment here. And so I went, my doctor has me doing NAD IVs. And that like feels terrible. By the way, like when you're getting that, it feels literally like, to me, adrenaline, like my whole body is like just, it was crazy. So I got home and I'm like, I gotta pack, I gotta go live tomorrow, I gotta eat dinner still. And I literally started taking my nail polish off. And it was one of those nights where I'm like, yep. And that's where it ends. And that's like, I did such a weird swatch there. I will just paint my nails when I get to Austin. So ever have one of those moments? It's kind of like when you start cleaning your room and you're like motivated to do it. And then halfway through, you're just like, you know what? I'm really over it. So never mind. Those are pretty. Yeah, so ignore, like, and they're like, my nails are like stained and whatever. But it is what it is, and that's life. All right, Philippa. Hi, Tati. I have been such a stress head being a bridesmaid for 2 people soon, 6 days apart. Oh my gosh, that is a lot. Tips for tired and stressed skin. Can I get an early birthday shout out for it? Friday, turning 33. Happy 33. Happy birthday. Do you want to say happy birthday to Philippa real quick?
Happy birthday, Felipe. Happy birthday, Felipe. Happy birthday,
Not
Felipe.
expecting that.
Happy birthday to you. Ooh.
I saw that.
I did too.
It's hot in here. This is why I'm wearing
It's so
sleeveless.
hot. Welcome to Texas. Turn off your AC because the painters are here and you start sweating through your clothes.
You guys, it's a freaking sauna in here. It's legit. Hey, I don't even know how my face is not melting off.
Hey, I want to do a survey.
Okay.
With the audience. I'm going to show them 2 thumbnail choices.
I do have some skin
Friday's
tips
video.
in a moment. We will finish this conversation. Go ahead.
I want to show them 2 thumbnail choices, and then maybe you can tell them the story about your favorite shirt.
All right. God.
So
I forgot about that.
What do you guys think? There's this one or this one. Which do you like for Friday? It's new, viral, drugstore makeup tested. This or this?
I kind of like with the photos, right?
I kind of like it too.
I like with the photos. You guys. Okay, first off, to Philippa, if you can, I think you can prime it on Amazon and get it pretty much overnight. The Medicube Collagen Sheet Mask, slap that puppy on, Sleep in it. I know it's uncomfortable and nothing you want to do on the regular, but that sheet mask is magical. I'm packing some with me because for some reason, whenever I go on any little trip, I think it's spa time and I like force myself to do like all my spa things because I'm not at home like distracted with 5,000 other to-dos. But that one, if you can sleep in it, your skin will just juice right up. Other than that, go and do Anastasia Beauty Fascia. I'll link it in the description. Anastasia, do facial massage, and that will also help you out pretty quickly. And good luck. You're a great friend for being a bridesmaid in 2 weddings back to back. That is awesome.
All right, so guys,
Guys
listen.
said number two. The second one was the second one with the
photos.
With the photos?
Yeah,
right?
All right. Hey,
Okay, Michelle, I see you. I see your super chat.
I want to talk to them.
I'm so sorry.
So guys, listen, I want to apologize for hyping up your girl. She's got a new shirt that I like on her a lot, and I've been hyping her up while she's wearing it, and she's wearing it in 2 consecutive Friday videos. So
You literally...
the shirt she wore last Friday, she's going to be wearing again this Friday.
That's amazing. I love... And no, and I share this in the video.
Like that.
No, in the video I share that you're like, where's that from? Sensei? And I'm like, are you like...
I don't talk like that.
Is it from Sensei?
Why, when you're doing my voice, why can't you make it masculine?
I don't...
That's my toxic masculine trait, is like, if you're going to imperson me,
really, do you want me to be
voice.
like, I can't even do that.
See?
So, like your shirt. I can't do that.
You know, no, I'm like, baby, that sure looks good on you. My God,
So I was like,
you're a fox.
Thank you so much. I was bragging about it, but then when sitting down like and looking at the video for final edits, I'm like, oh my God, I never do this. I'm wearing the same blouse like pretty much back to back and pretending like it's the first time that well, not pretending. In my brain, I was like, this is the first time I'm ever wearing this.
Guys,
and James loves it,
I have a funny story for you. I'm going to tell him an old story. So this is like 2012, 2013, right when everything is just starting. She gets contacted for an interview with the news, and I don't remember who it was. It was CNN or CNBC or MSNBC. It was one of those.
So proud.
And they asked her to come in and talk about this emerging beauty community on YouTube and what she does. And they brought her into a green room, and they're like, okay, you're going to be going on in 5 minutes. We're going to get you mic'd up, and we're going to put you in this special booth, and it's going to remote to Atlanta.
Just so weird. I never knew they shove you in a closet, and they're like, all right, this
with a fake green screen behind
like,
you and
okay.
lights. And
so weird.
So it was like a remote thing. And I'm in the green room, and I'm watching, and the host of the segment is like, next, we're going to be talking with Tati Westbrook, a glam life guru on YouTube, all about her beauty tips and tricks. And while they're doing that, they're showing her video. And the video that they selected, she was wearing the exact same shirt that she was wearing to the studio for the interview. So when they cut away to her, they're like, so, Tati, tell us about YouTube. And she's like, well, evidently, I really like this shirt a lot. And I have never been able to find that footage. I've searched all over the internet. I can't find it. If anyone finds it, please send it to us.
It's a blue cashmere sweater, and literally my stomach started burning. Like when they're doing like me, you know, in front of the window at my old apartment, like talking about Wet n Wild or whatever. And I'm wearing that shirt, and they're like, beauty guru with over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. Like literally, like it was like, and then I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my God, you know. Anyway,
I think at the time it was like 25,000. I mean,
it was so early. But I felt so cool. I was like, James, we're in the green room and they have like free Rice Krispie treats. Like we can eat this for free. Okay, I'm gonna get back to my super chats.
Okay, all right. Bye, guys.
To Michelle.
I'm gonna go change my shirt.
Okay. I just have to tell you, I also have a husband named James. Oh my gosh. I also have a husband named James who treats me like a princess, packs my lunch every day with a yerba mate. This sounds like a great man. Last question. Will you try more about face? I love their eye paints and lip items. I just bought their body product, like a bronzer and mascara. I'm kind of becoming a bigger fan. I really like their stuff too. And I love that you're getting the princess treatment. I see nothing wrong with that. And I think that sometimes that needs to be reminded, like it's okay to be strong, powerful, smart, independent, and still lean on your partner for that princess treatment. So I love it. Okay, let's get back to it. You guys really like number 2 for the thumbnail. Okay, 2, Wendy and Larissa. Okay, Larissa, for James, please tell us a juicy Hollywood story about a celebrity without saying their name. He's gonna have to put a thinking cap on with that one. I'm gonna screen capture, and maybe when we do cafe time next week, we'll get some juicy stories from James. To Wendy, what do you recommend for realistic looking eyebrows for blonde, very sparse hairs where you have to draw on the skin? A thin, micro thin pencil like Anastasia Brow Wiz or the Dior Show. Or I have to say, you can go in just with a little bit of powder and a brush, or the Powder Louder from NYX is really great to just kind of add that base color. And then sometimes if I have a sparse area, I will go on top of that with the microfine pencil. I feel like if you have sparse or light brows, you don't necessarily want to do the pen. As much as people say it looks realistic and this and that, it can online and on camera, but face to face in real life, it does not always look super realistic, especially if you have sparser brows. So I hope that those recommendations help you out. The Ardell Brow, it's like basically a brow glue lamination, but it's temporary, just one day. That will also help your brow hairs to lift up and add a little extra fullness as well. And Elizabeth, Medicube sheet mask or wrapping sleep mask. Oh my gosh. Okay, here's the thing. They kind of do a similar thing. I find that the wrapping sleep mask is better on the regular. Like it will seal all your skincare in overnight and be comfortable. I think the sheet mask is not as realistic to use often, like overnight especially, but it packs a bigger punch. So one you can probably be more consistent with as far as comfort goes. The other is gonna really get you far really quick. So I hope that helps. I feel like I have food on my face all of a sudden. You know, for the amount of heat that is going on back here, I used a Kryolan setting spray and there's not any, like my face actually looks more powdery than it normally does. That is the most intense setting mist of all time. Microblading eyebrow and lip ink removal. I don't know. I don't know. You guys, these are swatching so pretty. I mean, not that I didn't expect that, but really nice, right? And actually, like surprisingly wearable. This is the first one we went into. Let's kind of go on the palm with the second part of the palette. When I am traveling, I want to take all of my makeup with me. It is the grossest habit ever because I don't know why I think that I will be doing like these really like outrageous looks. Like I won't, but as I'm sitting here playing with this, I'm like, oh, this might be great for this weekend. No, it won't. It won't. You don't need it. But anyone else feel like whenever you travel, you have just more like brain space to relax and like play and be a little more over the top and do your beauty treatments and like really enjoy the process without being like, oh, when are we gonna get the painters to go fix that? And like, oh, I should be doing laundry and oh my gosh, the kitchen's a mess. Like, there's something about stepping outside of your home that makes playing with beauty stuff more fun. Anyone else? Okay. Yo. Whoo! That is Smoke Central. I could do a lot with that one right here. Wow, that's beautiful. I actually didn't think, like at first glance, that I would like this middle portion so much, but these colors are kind of speaking to me. What do I think about Rhode Skin? I have not tried it. It just has not been one that I've been like super excited to try. I don't really know why. These are so saturated, like they are like so intense. It's so intense. Yeah, Rhode has not been one that I have been drawn to. I'm not really like, I never got into the whole clean girl movement, if you will. Like I was laughing. I'm like, I'm gonna do a tutorial called Dirty Girl Makeup, and we're just gonna like get down with all of it. Not hold back, glitter, liner, do the full thing, and just embrace. Clean girl makeup, I feel like Rhode Skincare and Rhode, you know, the lip products and all of it, it kind of has that aesthetic of like the hair slicked back, the brows are up, the lips are glossy. Like there's a particular look and it's pretty, but it just has never been my avenue. Like it's just not. It's just not. I really like this one. This one right here. Has such a nice shift to it. That's so pretty. Okay, so let's go into this last little guy here. I agree. I have heard that the cream blush is really nice, and that does, not that I need more blush, but that does, especially when I'm scrolling, jump out at me where I'm like, should I order that? Like, should I? But I feel like everybody already knows about it. So there's also a part of me that's like, I want to find newer things that maybe aren't talked about so much that I can bring attention to. So that's also always in my head. I'm like, we already know. Like everyone loves these. We already know. You know what I'm saying? This is interesting. These colors, they look so different in the pan than they do swatched. That actually is really, really pretty too. This palette is the Lightwork volume. What volume is this? For the Freedom palette. There you go, if you wanted to screenshot that. I wear my hair up in a big, huge bun, but that's like not the aesthetic. The part down the center, you guys, I look like the biggest idiot with my like this. Like I don't have the head, I have like a weird alien head shape where my head kind of like cones up, and like, it's just not a good look for me. So I'm not even gonna try it. Have I tried Jones Beauty? Yes. And I wasn't the biggest fan. It like was just not giving enough. I wanted a little more. But some people really swear by it and love it, and that's great. For me, it sat on my skin too much, like the Miracle Balm. So it just was not for me. These are really beautiful. And now I want to take this with me too, which is just so like me. I have neutrals packed. I have Makeup by Mario. I have MAC. I have like one shimmer. So maybe I should bring one. I don't know. Oh my gosh. You know what? I am wearing a dress that kind of matches this, and I am not afraid to be matchy-matchy. I like a little hit of color that is kind of themed out with your outfit. I don't see anything wrong with that. I might take it. Okay, Brittany, hi Tati, you're the best. Thank you so much. I try to watch as many lives as I can. Have you tried MCO? Is it worth it? There are a few things that are great. I did a dedicated video. You can find it on my channel. If you search in the search bar on my channel, it'll pop up. I find that it's about half the price of what they're duping. So the products are still very, very expensive. And me being the makeup nerd that I am, I did look at the ingredients and did a deeper dive on comparison. And while the products are meant to perform like the higher end, and they are definitely meant to look like the higher end product that they're duping, the ingredients tend to be much different. So I have my reservations about it. I'm not the biggest fan of the line, and but that's not to say that there aren't a few products here and there within what they're creating that are really good. So it's kind of a, I wouldn't even say 50-50. It's just, it's very hit or miss. And to Miss Nicola, good to see you here. Thank you for the super chat. To James, please co-host the podcast show with Tati. The podcast name should possibly be Tea with Tati. The Pod Life Gurus, the Tati Talk, Tati Time, the Tati Table, the Tati Take, Tati Tales, or Tati Today. You know what? I'm liking all of this, and I really, really, like, through doing lives, I feel more eager than ever. I have to get a lot sorted out, but I do feel more eager than ever to actually, like, hit go with a podcast. I think it could be great. So thank you so much for the really kind super chat, and I'll be sure to pass this along to James. I want to hype him up to be my co-host. He's like, I think I should be your occasional guest. And I'm like, no. Like, I think this is like the one time where you could actually be like in it with me. Like, we're doing it together. And then yesterday at the doctor's, he was like cracking jokes with the receptionist. And being James, just like saying like whatever. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, here we go again. And, he's like, I'm practicing for the podcast for when I'm your co-host. So I was like, oh, okay, carry on. I thought that was really funny. So he's warming up to it. To Emma Does Life, thank you for being here. Hi, Tati. I'm so sorry. I'm working at Catch Up. What are you sorry about? Don't be sorry for anything. And if you guys pop in for a moment or two watching whatever I post, like, I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. To Rebecca Mandley, were you the one that I missed the super chat earlier? If you were, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened on my end. Okay, do-over. On your Q&A personal about fertility and life, not giving up on what you really want. It did just differently. You are mama makeup to all of us, and we are all your adopted makeup babies. Raise us up right. Thank you so much. That's really, really sweet. In that video, because I've talked about this before, but in that video, it was like the first time where I was talking about it, and I was like, I'm not losing my mind over this. Like, I'm not tearing up. I'm finally at a place where I'm like, okay, this is what it is. I do firmly have hope for the future, that there are doors that have yet to be opened, that there are exciting adventures for me, that maybe things don't look the way I wanted them to, right? And but that doesn't always mean that it's bad. And even if it comes from something happening in your life that you deem as bad, it can be redirecting you, and there's always going to be better days ahead. Not to be super cheesy, but like, you'll always have new things happen to enjoy in life, and it's likely going to look different than what you plan. Like, even talking to the women in my life that have children, they're like, this is much different than what I thought. Like, I thought I had like the sequenced plan of events of how things were going to go, and like, this is chaos, and this is not happening the way I thought. And it's not, you know, I love it, but it's not doing all the things that I thought it would do. And so it's interesting having conversations with women, especially at my age, that are just viewing life and living life so differently, and like kind of what we've all been dealt with and how we're moving through it. And yeah, I thank you for that comment, and I appreciate that. And I'm happy that I can be in this role on my channel, and that people feel that way, that I'm a positive influence, or that I give great advice, and I get to be in that kind of motherly role. So thank you. Okay, did I miss any more? I'm having to refresh. Occasionally my chat freezes. And we're almost at 1,000 likes, you guys. I think this is the earliest that we have hit almost 1,000. So if you have not hit the like button, go and do that right now. If you would be one of the last few to get us over that hurdle, that would be amazing. And to Tracy, hi Tati, I remember your ELVB review. I'm never going to meet Victoria. Shoot, loved your honesty. Thanks for the years of fun and makeup advice. You go way back with me. Thank you so much for being here. It's interesting because recently I've been wanting to try a bunch of her makeup again. It looks really, really good. To Sierra, hi Tati, back for my second live. I'm usually in the playback crew. Got my Amiro mask last week and I am so excited. How long did it take to see results? I would say within a month. I mean, like I would feel that my face would be firmer right away, but I would say within a month is when I really started noticing like a texture difference. And with James right away, like whenever he has, because he gets like blotchy kind of redness, it calms his face down so much. So he wears it too. And give it about like 3-4 weeks and you should start to see a nice change. And it's just such a nice addition to your routine. So I'm happy you got it. And thank you for being here. You guys were over 1,000 likes. Thank you so much. Love that. The Danessa Myrix palette is sold out on their site. I think Sephora has it. And oh my gosh, I need to go wash my hair. Hopefully I'll be back before the live ends. We're gonna be here for another, what, almost an hour? So go wash your hair. We should be here. You guys are so cute with the emojis. Thank you so much. Pretty soon we'll be getting to 2,000. Thank you, Lori. I hope so. I really want to grow the live, and I actually am thinking of adding more lives, and I'm into it. I'm gonna take these off. Okay. Who has beauty questions? Would you share more about NAD from Jessica? Yes. Like, I'm not someone that wants to like label myself with anything. Like, I don't want to speak it over me, but I've been dealing with some lady issues. I got my period 3 times in 1 month and it was freaking wild. I'm like, oh, okay, like what's this? So, you know, I'm working with my doctor and also I'm having just a few issues, and she thought that doing NAD could potentially help, really like kind of microdosing it. The funny thing is NAD is what gives the cells energy. It helps your mitochondria. It can help a whole host of things. But if you're having dysregulation in the body and your cells need some additional support, it can be a really good option. It's also incredibly anti-aging and regenerative and all these good things. So James was actually doing it as well. Well, he got the full dose. The man thought he was gonna have a heart attack. He literally was like, I thought I was seeing God. Like, I don't know if I can do that again. Because it moves through your body in such a bizarre way. Like, I initially felt it in my legs. Like my legs, it felt kind of like when you're gonna get like a muscle cramp or something. And then it moved to my stomach. And that's where the bulk of my issues have been. So it was just like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm doing like an ab workout, but I have like weird anxiety, adrenaline, and it kind of feels weird. Everybody reports kind of a different experience. It's super bizarre because while you're getting the treatment, you feel that way, but the moment you end the treatment, you feel totally A-okay again. And then the next day, like I feel amazing. So it truly has helped my brain fog, the fatigue in my body, whatever hormonal incident that just happened. And I'm enjoying it. I really, really like it. I don't have a bad thing to say about it. I don't think taking NAD orally is nearly as effective as doing the shots or going and getting an actual IV. So, but do your research. It can be really helpful if you have any autoimmune issues. Like me, and I'm kind of going down that path right now where I'm like, guess what? Let's do it all. Let's like kill this autoimmune issue and like let's put it to death and like mineral me up, hydrate me up, whatever needs to go, be gone, because I want to live my best and I want to feel really vibrant and I want to feel good in my body. And so right now that's a huge, huge focus. NAD, not NAC. Da, 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 da. Did I miss anyone? Literally, I feel like I'm doing the most right now. Like I'm literally drinking my minerals out of glass. Had my IV, ate eggs this morning. Like I actually like being in my wellness era, like so full on. It is, it's nice. It's nice. I wish I had done this sooner. Feel good, look good. This is true. This is so true. Okay, my chat I thought was frozen. Let's see here. Thank you to Heather. You've been watching for over 10 years. I appreciate it. I wouldn't do NAD supplements. I had a long talk with my doctor about this yesterday as to why it just is not able to reach the cells the same way that an actual IV can. And it's not something that you have to do ongoing for the rest of your life. It's safe, you can, but, and for me, it's a route that I want to take just because I've been feeling so garbage and trying to battle a few things going on with myself. And I love where medicine is at, that we have a lot of options. But yeah, I don't think taking it orally really does too much. I would love to come to England. I would love to travel more, actually, in general. All right, who has any beauty questions? I think I'm gonna dig into my bin here and see if there's anything else we can play with that is new. But the problem is I'm just gonna wanna bring it with me then, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know why I bought this, you guys. This is the Garnier Frizz Tamer. For some reason, like I don't even wear my hair up often at all, but I will be trying this. This is like a mascara with wax on it that you can just like tame your flyaways, and I have plenty of flyaways, so I kind of thought it was a good thing. Has anyone tried this? And then this Ice Slushy Soothing Mask. I need to try this on camera. Apparently, I mean, I don't even know what it's gonna do. It just looked really interesting, and this was sent to me. They're these little tabs that you mix in with water, and it creates like this gelatinous, like slushy type of a consistency, and you put it on and it's cooling. Oh my gosh, you guys are all sharing how long you've been watching. We have been in this for a long time. We have been in it together from the start. Thank you so, so much. Do I change my hair color frequently? Doesn't hair turn white when we do that? I don't really change my hair color that much. Add highlights, and then usually in the winter I like will darken it again a little bit. But I've never heard of that. I've never heard that hair color is what changes your hair color. You know what I wanted to kind of play with? These. This looks interesting. True Botanicals Bronzewell Regenerative Glow Drops. I love True Botanicals so much. Their Chibula serum is amazing if you are sensitive to retinol, especially, or if you're looking for a truly clean, organic product. To Sidra, sending love from my 8-year-old son who has seen you growing. His name is Salar. He is saying hi. Tell him that I said hello as well. Tati, have you tried NMN for health? I have, but I believe it's not available here in the US. I don't get it from the US. It's effective. It's very, very good. It's kind of a little on the outskirts of what people see advertised, and I do like it. Okay, let's see. So this is a bronzing drop, but I'm betting that this goes on more like a serum. Yeah, it's really watery, which I actually, oh my gosh, that color though. I actually kind of prefer, no, that's really yellow. What is that? Why? It smells really nice. It feels really nice. Is this like a self-tanner? Did I just put self-tanner on my hand? I'm gonna have to shake it up better, but that looked kind of too golden, right? But is that the intention, to like give you like a better base? Like if you have a lot of redness in the skin, maybe? I'm not sure. You know, to be honest, I usually don't like bronzing drops. You guys know that. Like any video where I'm trying a bronzing drop, you see me like complaining and moaning and groaning about how it's patchy and I don't like it. And I don't know why I keep trying them like a crazy person. I keep trying, thinking that I will find one that makes me change my mind. Okay, to Kristen, hello Tati. I've been a big fan for many years. What is the best way to clean your beauty sponge? I typically use the Beauty Blender solid soap. I love using that for my foundation brushes or any brushes that I'm using a lot of cream products with. It's just been the soap that I've used for years, and you know, it lasts a really long time. It comes with a little scrubby disc in the lid, and that is typically what I will use. You can use something like baby shampoo, that's fine too. And worst case scenario, just use good old soap and water. That will be fine also. But definitely get in the habit of cleaning your beauty sponges. It totally makes a difference with application and is healthier for your skin. So yeah, there you go. How do you find your foundation shade? You want to match, like I try to match here and here and kind of see how I can make them be a little more cohesive, because if I just match my face, sometimes it's way too light for my body, so that is something to consider. But you can put a stripe of foundation on the jawline. Wait, like if you're in store, don't let them just put it all over your face. Do a few different stripes that are kind of in the range of what you think would match you. Give it like 5 minutes. Go out in natural daylight, and the one that is disappearing the most is going to be your best bet. I think a lot of times when we're shopping for foundation, we don't allow time for oxidation to happen, which typically will happen with most formulas. Excuse me, guys. But also, like, if you're not a makeup professional and you feel uncertain, definitely go to a counter and have them do a few jaw stripes, and you can sort it out. And then the good tip from there is, once you have your perfect match, sometimes I'll bring the bottle in with me if I'm shopping for a new type of foundation, and I will go and put the foundation that I know that matches me on my hand, and then I will try to get as close as I can to that in the newer formula. I literally just did that when I was purchasing MAC foundation, and I was like, gosh, MAC foundation has a lot of yellow in it. So it really is telling when you try to compare those swatches of like what works, what doesn't. But yeah, oh my gosh, what's going on? I'm losing my voice. I'm losing my voice on live. Okay. I'm like giving my voice like a moment. I don't know, like, well, I do know. I sit here and I talk to you guys for like 2 hours straight. But, woo. That or the paint fumes. Oh my gosh. Literally, when I was packing this morning, I had my suitcase open. I'm putting all my clothes in it, and I can hear like aerosol cans going off. And like my bathroom door, like the main part of it, it's just barn doors. So there's like a lot of space. And like, it smelled so bad, like paint thinner, that now I'm worried that I'm gonna unpack my clothes and like go out to dinner and see friends and be like, I smell like a can of paint thinner. Like, I'm worried for my clothing. But yeah, I think maybe that's why my voice is weird. The whole house, like, and the AC is all connected. So on top of it, we have the AC off, and I am heated. I am heated up. To Miss Nicola, 10 years strong, Westie's bestie. I love that. For palettes, check out Smoky Glam palette from Bella Beauty Bar. I haven't tried that one. And the new Nearly Natural palette from Glaminatrix. I think I have that one. I love Glaminatrix so much. The shadows are beautiful, especially the metallics. They're so, so beautiful. Oh, and someone says the Ulta app is amazing for finding your shade for a new foundation if you already know your shade from an old foundation you used. That is such a pro tip. That is a really, really good tip. I think Sephora has a similar thing as well. Like, technology is kind of getting us there. And then additionally, to like throw more at this whole how to match your foundation thing, if you go into Google and type the foundation, it will give you more generous arm swatches, like not just the AI generated ones that you see on Sephora or Ulta, but you'll see a lot of people like actually swatching their arm. And if you look for an arm that is similar to your tone and shade, and then you can kind of see how the swatches are looking on that arm. That is something that I do from time to time. Handsome James is back with my favorite haircut. He has the best hair. He really, really does. Do I speak Latvian or Lithuanian? I wish. I do wish my family does, but I don't. Am I going on vacation? I'm gonna make it as much of a vacation as possible. It's a little bit of work, a little bit of play. So kind of both. But I'm so, like, I love just getting in the car and driving away and having plans. So I'm really excited.
I'm in the kitchen. The painters are gone. I'm making a yerba mate. Would you like one?
That is so tempting.
Second to yerba mate.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
See, and it's like a travel day. So you're like, you know what? I deserve to spoil myself. Let's get jacked on caffeine. I've already had a yerba mate today. But like if you're going on a road trip, don't you like want more? You're like, what are my snacks? What is my drink? What are we gonna listen to? I'm very excited. To Swati. Hi Tati. I found you quite late and I have been absolutely loving your vibe since 2021. Thank you so much. And how real you've been keeping it all. Kudos and appreciate it. The work you're doing. Loads of love and power to you. That is so nice. Like you just made my day. You were a new viewer and I feel loved and I appreciate that so, so much. What are your restaurant picks when traveling? Well, we're going to dinner at a steakhouse that apparently is, I've never heard of it. I don't even know the name, but like it's supposed to be amazing. And I'm so excited because it's a little fancier and I'm gonna wear a dress. And I actually, like, you know how I've been on my Zara blouse kick? Well, it's already packed, so I can't show you, but I will show, I gotta go grab something and then I'll show you. Okay, so this blouse, this is not the one that I wear twice, it's a different one. But Zara blouses have been my favorite. The material's great, they feel high quality, and I love. And I didn't realize that I was so drawn to this pattern that I was just like, oh, I just love this floral, but it's kind of more sophisticated. It has like metallic gold threading through it, so beautiful. I ordered the dress that's made of the identical fabric. And that's what I packed with me to wear to my fancy dinner with my high heels that I got on Amazon from Schutz. And I have my whole outfit planned and we're going to meet up with friends and I'm so excited. So I will definitely be doing like a little LTK modelly, cringe modelly post with it. If you guys want to see the dress, then stay tuned. But yeah, have you ever done that where you like a pattern of something so much that you're like, I'll have the shirt and the dress. But I like what I like. I like what I like. Thank you so much. I look amazing today. Thank you. I feel, I woke up and I was like, I gotta go live and I feel puffy. So thank you. I was having one of those eye mornings where I'm just like, I need ice cubes. I need an eye patch. I need some things, but I don't have time. So I appreciate the compliment. Nice. Thanks. You guys, the dress is so cute. Like literally I've needed somewhere to wear it because where I live, literally if I go down the street, there's cattle, okay? Like I'm kind of out in the middle of nowhere. And it's not like I'm gonna go to Kroger in my like high heels and dress. So like there has to be an occasion. Like that is something that I kind of miss about LA is like, if you're gonna go run errands and you just feel like in the mood, it's like, do it, do whatever. Here, like I love the laid backness, like I love it, don't get me wrong, but like I kind of miss a little bit of that city life, you know? To Nikki, hi, I work at Sephora and I love your videos. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we all love an excuse to dress up, right? Sometimes it just feels good and you have to remind yourself that like you still got it, you know? Please recommend some good neutral pink nail polishes, please. Static Nails has a pink that I really, really love. That's what I packed with me that I will be painting. I don't know the name of it. And Potpourri from Olive and June is like the greatest pink of all time, but they're sold out and they keep saying it's coming back. Is it coming back? I don't know. I'm exclusively, don't hold my feet to the fire on this one, but I'm moving into like more consistently wearing neutral toned polishes or red. Like red is the exception. I really love a red nail so much. Cajun Shrimp, OPI all the way, Hall Sass, OPI all the way, Triple Cherry from Static Nails all the way. But that and then more neutrals, because literally I was kind of looking at older videos and I'm like, yo, like your nails are crazy. Like I literally have like neon and glitter and gold and glitter and like there's so much going on. And more recently, I feel just like sexier with more of a bare nail or red. But James, when I wear nudes, he calls me mannequin hands, and I think it's kind of mean. He likes pink or red, but not like neutral. Anyway, if you guys have recommendations, leave it in the chat so we can all learn from each other. Travel vlog. I'll try to be more on Snap and IG. Typically during my day here, like recently, it's been like, hey, I'm at my computer. Like it's not anything fun, but I'll do a little behind the scenes travel, whatnot. Yeah, I'm gonna be filming a little bit when I'm out there, so we'll see. This might be the dumbest question. There are no dumb questions. Ask away. We are all here to help one another. How do you really know your makeup sponge is clean? Like I clean my sponges, but I feel like it still breaks me out. Maybe too much soap. Rinsing it's important, but really a makeup sponge, it's kind of like your dish sponge. You don't want to keep it around forever. It does need to be replaced. So beauty blenders for me, couple weeks and I'm on to a new one. I'm aggressively doing my makeup, so I'm maybe not the norm, but at least once a month you need a new sponge. So don't, like I've gotten on my sister's cases so much for this, where I'll peer into like the makeup bag and there's like a crusty, teeny tiny, dried out, makeup covered beauty blender. I'm bringing so much shade. I don't think any of them are watching, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, don't do that. Like, you got to clean it, like often, get in the habit. Like you gotta have that routine with it. But like, just be sure you're replacing it. And, yeah, that's the best bet. But there's probably other things that might be causing breakouts. It probably isn't just a sponge. Living in Alabama, and if you want to be cute, you just do it. I love that attitude. I really, really do. Holly, LOL, I love the crazy nails, but I've been the same lately, wearing simple nails and only painting them instead of the dip powder nails, focusing on nail health. There's something nice about it, right? Like literally, okay, this is the other thing that was like blowing my mind of how different I am now versus Los Angeles Tati. I was like thinking of like, oh, we're going on like a cute little 5-day getaway and I want to be like cute and it'll be like so fun with my husband and like plan my outfits and like go to dinners and do the whole thing. Normal me would be like, I need to go get my nails done and I need a spray tan and I need my brows done. Maybe I should get a facial. Like maybe I should do the things. And I don't do anything outside of take care of myself at home now. And it's actually so liberating to not feel like I have to like do all this crazy crap to feel good about myself going on a trip. Like the most is me packing a new dress, right? And then I'm like, I've taught myself how to do my own manicures, paint my own nails. I take really good care of my skin and I feel like I know how to pop on some Sally Hansen airbrush legs if I want to make my skin look a little more even. I do not mess with my brows anymore. I do my own kind of spa facial at home with all my tools and my sheet masks, and it's just kind of nice. It's nice because I used to be very, very different with all of it. Sheer pearl nail is my go-to. I'm just liking that, like, yeah, that sheer kind of a thing is really nice. Tati, you're in Texas and overdressing is our thing. Go big. Well, I will be going big in Austin, but like here where I am, no joke. No joke. I even wear this outfit wearing jewelry. Like I'm wearing jewelry and makeup. If I go to the grocery here, there are people that are like they kind of like, and they're the nicest people ever, but it's kind of like, where are you going? You know, like there's a little bit of that vibe. Not that I care that much, but yes. Elise, I really like manicurist polishes, the ones that require only 2 coats, no base coat, no top coat. I have not, is this a brand, manicurist? That sounds really nice. Me sitting here with dark purple nails and grass green glittery nails. Don't do colorful makeup, but we'll go nutty with my nails once in a while. Okay, that's the thing. This is where I was giving myself I was like secondhand embarrassment ick, because I would be like with a beautiful glittery like smoky purple eye, and then you see like my hand come up and it's like teal glitter nails, and I'm like, oh my gosh, your makeup nail situation is the equivalent of low cut top and a mini skirt. Like pick one or the other. Like you have to pick one or the other. Like you cannot do both. Don't do both unless you have meticulously planned out the balance. Don't do both. And that's kind of like fashion rule of thumb for me. You can argue me all you want, but you're gonna pick the legs or the chest. If you're picking both, it's just a little too distracting. It's like, where do I look? Where's, you know? And I kind of think that that's how it is with the nails too. Like I used to love a beautiful, bright, bold neon manicure, like gorgeous neon nails, but I'd love to do black blazer, like sharp black wing, really simple makeup. And then somehow the nails are like the jewelry and they're telling the story and they're front center, and that can look so hot. But if you're doing all of this and all of this and all of this, it's just like too chaotic. So I think that's where I'm at right now, where I'm like, calm down. We're getting back into the makeup. We're playing in the duochromes. We're doing the wing again. We're bringing back the lash. But that means the nails need to calm down, you know? In my last video, I was wearing static nails. I will get the name of it. It's just packed away in my suitcase already. So yes. I'm waiting for that tea to be ready. I'm very excited. Are you guys having an issue with the live freezing? Someone just said the screen went black. Tell me. Tell me, tell me. To Sanchez, love when you have glitter on. It's so pretty. The silvers and light pinks and golds are stunning on your pretty nails. Oh, I was thinking like eyes. I'm like, oh, thank you. I'm about to put this on my eyes right now. It's just calling to me. Like I'm just gonna be in the car. Like maybe I should just do like a little. Hold on. We are just gonna try. Why not? Why not? Okay. I'm seeing we're at 1,100 likes. I'm hoping for more, you guys. I'm like unashamed to ask for likes on my live. Okay, so here we are. let's go in to this delicious palette. And I think I'm just gonna take this pinky one right here. We'll go with the more cool toned situation that I have going on. And let's pop this on right in here. Oh my gosh, that is pretty. It's so glistening. What did I get up there? It just added a little bit of brightness. I like it. I like it. I kind of want to go harder. Okay. And side note, I cut my lashes on the inner corner instead of the outer corner today. I don't know what I was thinking. And then I was like, well, too late now. So we're just going with it. This is really, really pretty. I know that like metallics kind of are this like debate of like, are they in? Are they out? Are they cringe? Does this age me? I don't really care. You know what? My husband compliments me so much and he loves that I'm into makeup and like, I like looking cute for him. So part of me is like, do I even care to like impress a 20-year-old? Probably shouldn't, you know? So I think this is really, really nice. I like it. I like it. To Rachel, random, but I made the homemade ranch cottage cheese Greek yogurt you talked about in your Q&A and I am hooked. So good. Is that not the absolute like best life hack? Like you will never go back to buying Hidden Valley Ranch. Like it's just, and it's so clean and high protein and good. I'm so happy that you tried that out. That really excites me. I think we need to go a little bit deeper on our journey here. I'm thinking we should go there. Let's just add a little more spice to the mix. I'm going into the middle row now. Taking this one right here. Da 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 da. Mm-hmm. Oh, went a little hard on that one. It's always a little bit tricky, like piling on shadow on top of shadow, to be honest. But I like it. I like it. Part of me wants to go on the lower lash line and not stop, but will I be doing a waterproof makeup video soon? That's actually on my list because I know as we head into summer, we need to know like what will last through the heat. So I am on that and I will have that relatively soon. I think this does look pretty good. I gotta say. We're rocking some second day hair, but my problem is I'm literally my inner monologue. Like I was taking a pause there and I'm like, this voice comes into my head and is like, put the dark purple on the lower lash line. Like literally I'm considering it and I'm just like should we? Like, should we? Maybe. A good primer for a hot day, Erno Laszlo's liquid primer. It's actually a skin tint, but it primes the crap out of your skin. Or One Size Beauty, Secure the Sweat is a good one. Let's see here. Let's do like a little bit. This could look terrible, but why not? Why not? Tuck it under. That looks amazing. I'm really happy I did that. Purple can be such a flattering color for just about every eye. Like purple looks great on brown eyes. Purple looks great on blue-green eyes. I think it's really, really nice. Just added like a little extra something, you know? Just a little hit of spice. Is she done? No, she is not. Why not? I'm gonna look so hot at the gas station, you guys. Every time we drive, like I demand that we stop at Buc-ee's. So I will likely be looking full glam when we stop at Buc-ee's. If you're in Texas, you know. You know. Just a little bit of, like sometimes you see these louder palettes and you think that you have to saturate the whole eye with it. You can make anything more modern. You don't have to do like a thick saturation. You can just lightly go underneath the lower lash line and it will just enhance the eye look and look really pretty, a little extra. And I like that approach instead of it being like full cut crease, like full thing. You don't have to do that, and you can deviate from just your basic brown matte and still have like a little bit of play. Purple takes me back to how you looked 10 years ago. It's so good on you. Purple's my favorite color, and I used to wear so much purple. Like literally, I would rock a purple smoky eye like every chance I got. This is true. Have you seen the Hourglass customizable palettes? I have. They are expensive, you know? But they are really, really pretty. Let's put on some gloss. Why not? Why not? I got this, you guys. I don't think I'm a fan. I picked this up at Blue Mercury. Kind of curious about the clean makeup movement. A lot of you guys are hyping me up to make a full recommendation and kind of be neutral on whether we feel it's necessary or not necessary, but to just, you know, give an honest review of quality, performance, all that. So I got this, the OG, it's like a lip pencil. It's a really pretty pink. The problem is it's so waxy and it just does not give enough color. Like it just is not doing enough. If any of you have a recommendation for a chubby stick, light pretty pink type of a nudie one of these, let me know. I'm on the hunt. I'm gonna go in with Dibs in Effortless Pink. This smells like a melted MAC lipstick. It's so nice. And I really like, I'm late to the game with Dibs. I am all about it. I think it's so nice, so well made. Purple Shadow reminds me of Fiona Styles' Purple Shadow palette. I loved Fiona Styles. Oh my gosh, like that line, just everything, of course, aesthetically, it was just like speaking to me big time. But the quality and performance of the products, I'm like, how did we let that line go under? Like it was so good. What eyeshadow are you wearing on top? I'm wearing the Danessa Myricks. It's the pink portion of this Freedom palette right here. It's this one. Really, really nice. Thanks for the emojis. It's close. We have less than 10 minutes and then I'm hitting the road. I am so jazzed. So excited. NYX has good jumbo sticks. For lips or for eyes? You guys, I finally did a full face of MAC. I already filmed it. It's coming soon. I'm really excited for you to see it. Like I revisited so much that now I'm like a MAC girl again. I'm kind of back into it. I don't want to spoil too much, but like there's something about MAC when it all comes together. Like there's a classic type of a look with their products that I had forgotten. And I was just like, oh my gosh, Like this is giving like beautiful makeup that looks like makeup, but like in the most perfect way. And now I'm just like, I'm back in love with MAC. James has been so MIA during this entire live. Like I'm kind of missing him being here. Pedicure, nail polish. I usually do the same of what's on my hands, on my feet. But for a while it was triple cherry, and it lasted so long from static nails. What's my favorite skincare product? You guys would want to reach through the camera and slap me. I'm into the Angela Calgia. I don't know how to even say the brand name, but there's something about this serum. It's crazy expensive. I don't spend top dollar on all of my stuff. I do not, but since I stopped getting filler and Botox, I kind of decided in my brain that it made sense. This is a little bit of girl math, but I was like, well, I'm saving so much money. Then I can definitely splurge on a crazy expensive serum. It has growth factors, human growth factors, and they actually are made to penetrate the skin and heal the skin. There's a lot of science behind it, and I am really, really loving it. So that is my like favorite skincare product at the moment, but I bounce around. I'm someone that really knows my skin. I look at my skin, I see what we're dealing with as far as stress, as far as texture, oils, like what my skin is needing. If I'm producing too much oil and I'm seeing too many breakouts, then I will switch it into high gear, do like a Caudalie clay mask to detox. If I'm seeing too many like superficial lines, I'll do a lot of the collagen, Medicube collagen sheet masks. Yeah, a lot of K-beauty I really, really love. Typology I'm experimenting with right now. Augustinus batter I have been using, as mentioned, their retinol. I don't think I'll be buying it again. I'm gonna go back to Shani Darden, but I love skincare. Like I have a little tray in my vanity area of the bathroom and all my stuff is just displayed there, and I kind of know like systematically like, okay, step one, we're doing essence, we're doing, you know, serum, we're doing a retinol at night, a vitamin C during the day. And can I comment the name of that skincare? It is in my, what video was it in? I will link it in the description box. I'll be in the car, so I'll be able to work on the links when I'm a passenger princess and I'm in the passenger seat, and I will add it into the description box. Super chat from Kurt. Is there anything comparable to your palette? Yours is years old and unfortunately my skin can't handle it anymore. I totally understand. I don't have a good comparison. That palette, the formulation was made to be heavy load on pigment, but like maintain a level of smoothness and blendability that it's very different from, say, a MAC shadow, which is much more stiff. So I don't, like, not to be like, oh, there's nothing else like mine, but like there truly was a rare palette. So I don't have a recommendation. I am trying to bring it back. So there is that. Amiro or Medicube, that's like a coin flip. Honestly, I would go with the one that you think you will be more consistent with. The Amiro is easier to be more consistent with because you just pop it on, like the glasses just go right on, and it's only like a 5-minute commitment and it goes by like that. But the Medicube devices are great too. Honestly, iconic that you don't have a dupe for your brand. There's, you know, especially like the sequin or the glitters. We did so many rounds of pressing and reformulating and trying to get everything just right. And we did it. And I was really, really happy with how it turned out. And I always say this, I think this is why influencer brands, specifically with makeup, 9 times out of 10 are going to be really great, is because we touch, try, test it all. So when you're working with a formulator and you're going in with this brain of notes of like, I want it to have a smoothness that feels just like this, but I don't want it to have this much kickback. And what I'm looking for is for the glitter payload to go through the pan. And I want it to have a texture that's very thin, but high shine. Like, you're able to come up with your dream scenario of like all the elements that you liked from this. Like, imagine when you're test driving a bunch of different cars and you're like, oh man, like I really liked the dashboard of this one, but the exterior of that one. And if I could have it my way, I would have the seats do that one thing that the other car did. And so like for me, I'm envisioning and bringing to life my perfect scenario for like the dream palette, makeup, whatever. And that's what I did. And that's why it really can't be duped. So there you have it. Yay for Buc-ee's, right? If there was ever a gas station to get excited about, Buc-ee's would be it. Will you be bringing your company back? I'm trying. I am trying. There'll be such a story one day, holy smokes, of like everything that went down. But yeah, I keep moving forward no matter what's been put in my way. I'm like, nope, keep moving forward. All right, you guys, we're getting close to a time out. Wherever Walnut or CT Love Trap, wherever Walnut, 1000%. Miss Nicola for skincare tried the Naturium Retinaldehyde Serum. I have that. I'm actually so curious to try that. And there's a part of me like looking into the research of what's more potent, but still gentle, like the retinaldehyde looks really promising. And I'm like, if I went and spent like $200 on Augustinus Batter Retinol and the Target Naturium works better, I'm not gonna scream, I'll be happy. But Augustinus Batter, like their lip balm, that one, I have to say, like that was the gateway for me to wanna try everything. That cannot be beat. That is still the best. Okay, what time? It's 2 o'clock. James was making tea, but it's been suspiciously quiet out in the kitchen. Let's see where he is at.
Here I come, baby.
Okay. Can you tell I'm excited? I will definitely be snapping and IGing, so follow me for the rest of my day if you would like. And I'll show you guys, we got an Airbnb, so because even when we travel, we love to cook. But also, you guys, like it's cheaper than hotels. Hotels are so expensive right now. It's like crazy. And for like the most rinky-dink, you're like, you know. All right, super chat from Elizabeth. One size glitter setting spray. Also would love a vlog. And LTK your jeans, please. These jeans are from Target. They're literally like $26 and they're the greatest. Like they're so flattering. I can't really show you more of them, but they're so comfortable and flattering and snug in the right way and like super, super wide. Target. They're in my LTK right now, but I'll link those too. I'll link my whole outfit. And as far as the glitter setting spray, I do not need to do that. For me, I was like, you know what? And that will be a nightmare to come off. Like I don't want it in my hair, on my wall, on my face, on my body. Like I just don't. But I do like the original very, very much. And that is it, you guys. It's 2 o'clock now and I am off. I hope you guys have the best day ever. Thank you so much for the super chats, the love, and for hanging out with me. I will see you guys. Oop, I have one more super chat. Anne Marie, you don't have a question, but I love you for being here. All right, I love you guys and I will see you next time. Mwah. Barbie K, I'm sorry, I have one more. I highly recommend trying Marie Veron. Okay, I'm screen capturing this. And then for real, I'm gone. I'm out.